making video like we are doing. You also earlier made an attempt to conduct the class live, but there were many technical errors in that. So that's why we resumed to start the 9-10 class with video, making videos and uploading in the website. The name of the website, as you all know, valleypublicschool.org. So let's begin the first chapter. It is a letter to God. This is for standard 10, and before I begin the chapter, I must say that I will teach the chapter part wise. If you have your NCERT book with you, you can see that after each and every part there are few questions following the story or the passage, and then there are other parts. So in this way, in this story there are in total 3 parts. So we will be having this lesson part wise. So let's begin with part 1. So a letter to God. Now from the title itself you can know the story a little bit. Now a letter to God means it's a strange title. We have never been through this kind of title in any newspaper articles or anywhere else in our story books or our literature book or maybe in other books. But it's a very strange story, and it's the faith and belief of a man in God. We do believe in God, but to a certain limitation. We may pray in the morning and then in the evening and devote just 10 to 20 minutes going to temples or going to some places of worship, or even going to some places of pilgrimage, the elderly people in our society. But this man, a farmer named Lencho, the story shows his extreme faith in God. Now what happens here? The saying the house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. Talking about the house where Lencho lived. Now Lencho is the protagonist of the story, means the main character. The saying that the house is the only one in the entire valley. You know valley? An elongated depression between hills or mountains. What do you call this shape structure? You can there may be a river flowing through this. So this is valley. So the house is the only one in the entire valley. Now sat on the crest of a low hill. Is situated on the crest. Crest means at the top of a hill. The hill was a low, not a high hill. From this height one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. Now from the house where the house was situated, one could see the entire valley, and the valley is spread all the way with field, and the fields are covered with ripe corn, and as the color of the ripe corn is white, that's why it's saying that it's dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. Means the flowers are white in color, and dotted means series of dots. There are many flowers, and that's why saying dotted, series of dots with flowers that always promise a good harvest. And the flowers in the corn promised a good harvest. Now you know harvest means gathered crops or fruit. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. Now this is what the earth needed to have a good harvest. What is it? It's a downpour. What do you mean by downpour? A heavy rain, or at least a shower will do. A shower or a downpour can have a good harvest. Throughout the morning, Lencho, who knew his fields intimately, very closely. Now Lencho knew his field very closely. So throughout the morning, what he had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. So from the morning onwards, he was looking at the sky. In which direction? In the direction of northeast. Now, what was there in the sky on the northeast? Now, we are really going to get some good, get some water omen. Now, here water means rainwater, talking about rainwater. Now, omen referred to his wife. The woman who was preparing supper. Supper here means dinner. So she replied, "Yes, God willing." God willing means God is also willing the same thing, means a rain. The older boys were working in the field while the smaller ones are playing near the house until the woman called to them all, "Come for dinner." Now Lencho had many children in his family. There are few older boys. The older boys, they were working in the field, the rice field or the paddy field, and the younger boys, they were playing near the house when they got their mother's call. Okay, and she called for dinner, as dinner is ready. So it was during the meal that, just as Lencho had predicted. So it was during the meal, means when they were eating dinner, as Lencho had predicted. What do you mean by predicted? Guessed. Okay. So as Lencho had guessed, big drops of rain began to fall. Now what Lencho had guessed, that there is going to be a rain. So it happened like that. Big drops of rain began to fall. So it's raining outside. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. Now, as he was talking about the northeast sky, so what is there? In the northeast, there are huge mountains of clouds. Means there are heavy clouds, huge clouds, and these clouds are approaching, coming near. The air was fresh and sweet. Now, how the air smells before rain? It smells sweet, and it feels very fresh on our body. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. Now the man here is Lencho. Now Lencho went outside the house for what? To have the pleasure of rain falling on his body. To have the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5. Now what happened when Lencho returned back after looking at the rain and after feeling the rain on his body, he was very happy and he exclaimed with happiness that these raindrops are not raindrops, they have more value. Now why they are more valuable? Because they will fetch him money, coins. That's why big drops are compared to 10-cent pieces. Now cent here means coins in Indian currency. So 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5. Why little ones are 5? That because the little raindrops will fetch him less harvest and the big one will fetch him more harvest. That's why comparing the big ones with 10-cent pieces and the little one with 5-cent pieces. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. Now, draped here means covered. Now, covered with cloth. Now, he is saying that with a satisfied expression, he regarded. Regarded means he looked at the field. So, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. Covered means with cloth in a curtain of rain. Now everywhere it's raining, okay, and over the field you can see fog like structure because of rain. That's why curtained, okay, saying curtained. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. Now what happened? Suddenly the rain changed its form. Now what happened? The rain suddenly turned into hailstones. Now what do you mean by hailstone? Snowfall. Big pieces of snow falling from the sky. Now this was what Lencho did not expect, and this was not really needed for his field. Now what will happen? These hailstones will damage his field, will damage his crop. Now these truly did resemble new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. Now initially, when the hailstone was there, the boys were happy, and these hailstones means the snowfall. It's white in color, and they resemble means look like new silver coins. Why silver coins? Because the snow the snow is white in color, and the silver coins, they are also white in color, and as they were predicting to have a good harvest because of the rain, so that's why comparing with silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. What are these frozen pearls? Pieces of snow. So they went outside, exposing themselves to the rain, okay, and they ran out in order to collect the frozen pearls. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. I hope it passes quickly. Now the situation is getting bad, and bad to worse. Okay, that's why Lencho is claiming that he hopes that this hailstone passes quickly. This hailstone goes away quickly. It did not pass quickly, but it did not happen like that. The hailstone did not pass quickly. For an hour, the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. So the hailstone did not go away quickly. It remained for an hour, and in an hour, it made complete destruction. It fell on the garden, on the hillside, the cornfield, and on the entire valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. Why salt? Dust particles of snow. Okay, they look like salt. Not a leaf remained on the tree. The corn was totally destroyed. So there was not a single leaf on the tree because of hailstone. And the corn, corn, the main cereal plant. You can say grain. So the grain was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. So all the flowers were gone from the plant, and Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. He was very, very sad. He was very, very upset because it was a complete destruction. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. So when the storm went away, and when the hail stopped, he went to the middle of the field, and standing there, he said to his sons, "But a plague of locusts would have left more than this." Now, what is a plague of locust? Locust is insects coming in group and destroying the crop. Then a plague means epidemic, the situation in which the entire world is today. Okay. Now, what is epidemic? You know very well. What is pandemic? You know very well. Means disease, a very, very contagious disease. Means infectious disease spreading from one person to a group, is spreading from one person to a community. Okay. So, spreading in large number. So, what happens when the insects come to the field? They come in a group, and coming in a group, they destroy the crops, they destroy the corn. So Lencho is saying that a plague of locusts could not have destroyed so much as the hail has destroyed their field. So the hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. So Lencho is saying that this year we will have no corn. So that night was a sorrowful one. It was a very, very sorrowful night for Lencho and his entire family. So all our work for nothing, all our work for nothing means all the effort, all the hard work that they gave to their field, starting from the sowing, sowing of seeds, and from there then irrigation, and then whatever labor is required to grow the crop, it all went in vain because everything was destroyed. So all our work for nothing. There is no one who can help us. We will go hungry this year. So he's saying that there is no one who can help us in this situation. Okay, because we don't have anything to eat. The entire crop is destroyed, and this year we all will go hungry. We all will remain hungry.